21 out of 26 millionaires that I surveyed on Facebook have at least one source of passive income. So passive income is essentially a yield of time or money that yields a return with basically no effort to maintain. This could be dividend, affiliate, real estate, royalty income, and there's so many more. But as you can imagine, it's quite nice when you can see that check rolling at the end of the month for something that you already worked for. And what makes it even better is when you can take that income and reinvest it right back into the same thing to yield you higher and higher and higher returns. So let's break some of these down. First, we have dividend income. This one is pretty easy. It's probably the easiest of the rest of the list, just because it's so easy to pick a stock and put money in it. And nowadays, you can just open up your phone, download Robinhood, download M1 Finance or anything like that, and you could get started in literally like 10 minutes. Dividend yielding stocks can range from like nearly 0%, like 0.01%, to anywhere as high as 30%, or literally whatever. The only problem is once you get past, like, I say like 8% is the threshold where it starts getting like kind of sketchy. Like, you should really ask yourself some questions like, how is this company paying for this? And you should definitely look into the financials of every single company you invest in. That's just my opinion. Anyway, you might be wondering, so I can just yield a 30% return every single year for sticking my money into a single stock. And that could be true, but the chances of that company being able to maintain that dividend or maintain their growth is highly unlikely if it's anywhere above like maybe 10%. Now it's possible above 10%, but it's definitely way harder. And you would just have to see how they do it. So now I shoot for a 2.5, maybe 3% dividend, anywhere from 2.5% to right around 5%. I find that to be the sweet spot, but I mainly focus on the growth of those companies, just because I think if this company grows and I get dividends on top of that, it's all in all, especially when you dividend reinvest, if you plug it into a compound calculator, you can just see that sum of money just rise and rise and rise. So if you haven't checked a compound interest calculator, I highly encourage you to do so. Alright, so next on the list we have affiliate marketing. And what's amazing about affiliate marketing is it's completely free, not only to the user of the links, but it's also free to the buyer. So this is essentially, Amazon is the most popular. Let's just go with Amazon. This is essentially Amazon paying you for referring a customer to Amazon. Amazon can be great if you have an audience that you have a hard time monetizing, or if you just have a lot of traffic to one place. Amazon affiliate marketing is a great place to start because commissions can range from anywhere from 1% to 6%, or generally from 1% to 6%, but can be seen as high as 12% in certain categories. And the process is super easy. All you need to do is set up an account, create links for products that you'd like to list, and essentially just hope people go through that link, and you'll make a commission from that. Not only will you make a commission from that sale, but anything else that Amazon or the customers buys from Amazon, you'll get a commission from that also. Let's break this down. So someone goes through your link automatically, unless they have some sort of blocker or whatever, like cookie blocker. If they go through your link, Amazon automatically stores a cookie in their browser for anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. And as long as they buy anything within that window, you will receive a commission of whatever they buy. The cookie essentially represents the buyer, and when the Amazon customer buys anything on Amazon, the cookie lets Amazon know that the link owner referred the customer, and this is all at no cost to the buyer or the seller. Amazon is paying essentially out of pocket. So lastly, and certainly not least, we have real estate income. Real estate is great, not only because of the cash flow benefits and all that kind of stuff, but it's by far the #1 best wealth builder that our capitalist society has to offer us. So I'm gonna have to read some figures off my laptop because I just can't remember this. As you guys know, based on the subscriber count, I haven't been doing this for very long at all. Speaking of subscriber count, if you could go hit the like button, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, that'd be greatly appreciated. It just tells YouTube that, hey, like, this guy's alright, and recommends me to other YouTube accounts. So that'd be great. If you could do that, that'd be awesome for my little tiny channel, and it greatly helps me out with my goals. Into the rest of the video. So let's say we have a $200,000 turnkey property, which means you can just go right in. The house is, or the property is ready to live in. You have $40,000 cash out of pocket, and you're renting the place out for $1,350, let's just say. So let's just figure $700 a month, and I actually calculated this, $700 a month for the mortgage, and then let's just figure $400 conservatively for the expenses and vacancy and capex and all that kind of stuff. So right there you have $1,100, and you're making $1,300 from this property. So $1,300 minus $1,100 is $250. Maths. So as you can see, there's some cash flow here, but that's not all. Along comes equity, and equity is a great wealth building tool that is essentially 100% passive. Granted, you can get that property rented out. So let's just say this property rents out every single month. You're essentially getting you are getting your mortgage paid for, and at the end of the day, you're left with a $200,000 property that has likely, what's the next word? Appreciated. So yes, 30 years is a very long time to wait to have a basically free house, but that's why real estate is beautiful, because it rewards you with your patience. That patience being appreciation. Appreciation, you could expect to go up for anywhere from like 3 to 4% per year on average. However, there's a humongous caveat. If you buy in a bad location, you can expect your property to either not do anything or go down. If you buy in a good location, you can expect your property to probably go up. So there's a huge difference between buying a place that's going to appreciate and buying a place that's not going to appreciate. And you just need to figure out if that area is getting more prosperous or if it's not getting more prosperous. And if it isn't, that's something that you should definitely consider. So, like I said before, let's just go with that 3% gain. So 3% isn't exactly something to gloat about, but when it comes to like being 5 to 10x leveraged, that 3% is so much more than just like 3% on $100 worth of stocks on a year. So that's definitely something else to consider. Leverage isn't part of this video, isn't part of passive income, but it contributes greatly to the whole real estate game as a whole. So that kind of ties into my next point, which is real estate is not 100% passive by any means, especially if you have a lot to do up front, and if there's like recurring expenses that you need to pay for and all that kind of stuff. But real estate is easily the number one best wealth building tool that this capitalist society has to offer us. In this given moment. So thank you guys, everybody, for watching and staying all the way to the very, very bitter end. I appreciate you guys being here. If you could leave a like, that would greatly help me out. Maybe a subscribe and hit the notification bell. It just tells YouTube that, hey, like, I enjoyed this guy's content, maybe someone else will. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching. I'll have some links down in the description, one of which is going to be the link to my website, which I've been spending oodles of time on. So if you could really just go over, take a look. You could leave a comment what I can help or what I can change on that. It would be absolutely amazing. Any advice is accepted. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.